All right, if you're living in Trinity, Florida, and you're thinking, I need some help with my dog, well, you are in exactly the right spot. We're going to cover everything you need to know to find an awesome local trainer.
I mean, think about it. Life here in Trinity is just made for being outside with your dog, right? But having a well-behaved dog with you makes all those local moments, walking the trail, hanging out at the park, so much more enjoyable. Way less stress for you and for them.
So let's talk about training for the Trinity lifestyle, because really, good training should be custom fit to the world you and your dog actually live in.
So what does that actually mean? Well, it's about training for the stuff you do every day. Like, can your dog walk politely through the shops at Trinity without pulling you towards every single person? Or can they stay calm when there's a pool party next door, or golfers on the course? These are the practical skills that make a dog a great neighbor here.
Okay, so how do we get there? Let's talk about what good, modern dog training actually looks like. The approach you're going to hear about most, and for good reason, is positive reinforcement. It's all based on science. The idea is simple. You reward the behaviors you want to see. Think treats, praise, a favorite toy. This isn't just about teaching sit or stay. It's about building a real bond of trust with your dog. And that's what makes the training stick.
Okay, but how do you know if a trainer really knows their stuff? The training world isn't regulated, which can be tricky, but you can look for professional certifications. Now, these acronyms, they might seem a little confusing at first, but they are a big deal. They show that a trainer has actually passed tough exams and is committed to their education. It's a really good sign.
And this is so important. You want to steer clear of any trainer who uses fear, intimidation, or pain. Seriously. Modern, science-based methods are all about teaching your dog what you want them to do, not just punishing them for mistakes. It's just safer and honestly, way more effective in the long run.
All right, let's get down to the nuts and bolts, the different types of programs, and what you can expect to pay around Trinity.
For the most part, you're looking at two main choices: group classes or private lessons. Group classes are awesome for socializing a puppy or helping a dog learn to focus with other dogs around. Private lessons, on the other hand, are totally tailored to you. They're perfect for tackling specific issues that happen at home, like that crazy barking whenever the doorbell rings. And speaking of costs, here's a general idea of what you might see in the Pasco area. This table breaks it down, from group classes all the way up to those intensive board and train programs. It's just a good way to get a ballpark figure so you can plan your budget and see what you're getting for your money. Okay, so you know about the methods, the different formats, and the costs. Now let's talk about how you actually interview a trainer and pick the right one. This is how you can feel really confident in your choice. You want to have a few key questions ready. First, ask about their training philosophy. You're hoping to hear them talk about positive reinforcement. Ask about their certifications. Don't be shy. You also want to know exactly how they'll create a plan just for your dog. And of course, always get the total cost in writing before you start so there are no surprises. Now, let's bring all of this home to Trinity. Being a great dog owner here means knowing the local rules and, just as important, knowing where you can go to practice all those new skills. So first up, the rules. In Pasco County and pretty much everywhere in Trinity's HOAs and parks, your dog needs to be on a leash, usually no longer than 6 feet. The state of Florida also requires a rabies vaccine. And just a heads up, if your dog's barking is disturbing the neighbors, that can actually become a violation. Good training helps you stay on the right side of all these rules.
Okay, you know the rules, but where can you actually go to work on all this stuff?
We've got some great spots right around here. J.B. Starkey Wilderness Park has miles of trails that are just perfect for practicing leash walking. Veterans Memorial Park up in Hudson has a fenced-in dog park, which is exactly what you need for safely practicing recall off-leash. And then you have a place like Anderson Snow Sports Complex, where the paved paths are great for teaching your dog to ignore all sorts of distractions, like people playing sports nearby.
Look, choosing the right trainer really is the first big step. It's about more than just fixing a problem. It's about making your life with your dog happier and a whole lot less stressful for both of you. Just imagine enjoying a quiet evening at home, taking a nice walk at Trinity Commons, or having friends over without any chaos. That's what this is all about. Those are the real-life benefits of having a well-trained companion by your side.
So, good luck on your training journey.